as the night wore on and people were like, hey, how are you feeling, Cory? I'm like, I can go one more lap. I said that the entire time. Every single lap, go one more. It's that simple. Just go one more lap. Every time.
For this event, for the Athean, the last worker standing, if you're male, you carry a 30-pound stamped weight. If you're female, is 20. 2.5 miles, every hour on the hour. You get a 5-minute warning. If you're not in the corral, when the top of the hour goes, you're disqualified. If you're on the course and you don't make the time, which is before an hour, you're disqualified. You just keep going until there's just one person left.
So my full name is Nolan Williams. I grew up in Texas, and my dad was a big Texas Rangers fan, and so he named me Nolan Ryan. So I work mainly in the forensic space, kind of a little bit nerdy in that sense, strategic mind. I've always been drawn to problem solving and doing stuff like that. I've got a family, I've got a wife, I've got 3 kids and 1 on the way. So I got a 6, 4, and 2-year-old. So the house stays pretty busy, but it's a lot of fun, and we're really excited for this new one to come as well.
Dude, if it wasn't for that one hill, man, I think this would be smooth sailing. Yeah, that first hill is gnarly.
Maybe that's it.
You get a little lightheaded by the top.
Yeah, so I do know a few of the other competitors. The 2 that come to mind are Cory Clark. Cory won it last year, and to my understanding, his favorite race is the 100-miler.
Yeah, my goal tomorrow is to encourage all the guys while we're out there to just keep going. Because I don't want it to end at 15 hours or 15 laps, 16 laps, 17 laps. I want it to go for as long as we physically possibly can. But yeah, I'll be relentless tomorrow. Yeah, I won't stop. What, 56, which I love saying when I'm around all these other young guys out here. Just they get me going. I think my story is probably like everybody else's, man. It's, you know, we all go through so many trials and tribulations. Spent a lot of time drinking, a lot of time wasting time. When I finally got to about 50, I think for me personally, I just realized that there's still so much time to gain, whether it was with your kids, with your family, and doing positive things and making an impact.
You can kind of tell you guys are slowing down just a little bit, which is good. Probably should. I think we kind of went out a little hot on the first handful of laps. So we'll see. I think it's setting in that it's more of a marathon race than a sprint at this point.
One of the harder events I've done before is called Go Ruck Selection, and I DNF'd. I didn't finish that one 3 different times now, and I've been a runner-up multiple times in that other event, and have not won an event before. Anything short of winning would be a failure. Yeah, so that's the only thing.
Just full transparency. I don't know if I have the ability. I think my ultimate goal for this event tomorrow, I've already achieved. I have a son that has watched me day in and day out for the last half year push my body to the limits specifically to come here and participate. And, you know, whether I complete no laps, 1 lap, or 20 laps or whatever, knowing that he's watching his daddy persevere through something and know that it's okay to be challenged and know that it's okay to reach for a goal. Knowing that he's watched that and he's here with me to support me, dude, I've already won, man, because he's going to grow up knowing it's okay to face and be challenged with hard things, you know? Well, I made it back in 3 minutes. I didn't have time to hydrate or refuel, but then when I went to go up the hill over here, I was just fighting it too much, and I was like, my body's already snagged, bro. In 2010, I was involved in a Humvee rollover on that H3 out in Hawaii. It ejected me, but my left foot got caught between the seat and the dash. The vehicle went into a rollover and dragged me underneath it for a while. My left leg severed, and I lost 2.5 inches of tibia, and my right foot was snapped, my pelvic bone was crushed, my back was broken 3 spots. But I keep going, man, because of the message, right? I think the most important thing that I would want to push on our youth or anybody suffering from some type of adversity is that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. But you gotta push yourself. Like, nobody's gonna do it for you.
Accountability thing. Like, did you give your all? And can I with a full heart give a good report on, like, I really did try my all, or did I mentally fall short on this? Oh man, for whatever reason, that question of is there anything I want to say to the people watching this if I were to win, got me a little emotional. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird to think because I've made this event in my head. Like I said, I've got a 4th child coming. She's due at the beginning of April, so I've only got like a few more weeks, and this has kind of been my, I won't call it ride off into the sunset, but this is like my last big challenge for a while. And so I feel like this is the last real hard thing I'm going to do for a bit of time, you know, just because I know I've got to take care of my family coming up. And so I guess what I would want people to know is that whatever comes with the race, whether I would win or lose, that I'm going to put my all out there. And I hope that I represent all that I belong to in my family and my faith and my F3 group, that they can be proud of at least the effort that I put forth in this, and I hope to make them proud.
And so if I just stick with the fundamentals, I can go for a pretty long time. So that's kind of really the only strategy. There's no exciting mind games. I don't really know how to do those kind of things. So just do what I can do, and hopefully that'll be what is necessary.
One more with you. Yeah, at least one more.
Great. Thank you. It'll be my pleasure. My treat.
Your treat?
Yeah.
We got another one.
I got 10, I got probably 20 more.
I got at least 21. I got a few more. When I think about what keeps me going, and people talk about their why, my big why is I just want to see how far I can push myself. But through that process, man, I got 3 kids that I've made so many dumb mistakes along the way that if they see Dad doing these things and being relentless and doing hard things, I know that they see a different person than they saw 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. He's trying to lull me into staying in my chair. I'm surprised you didn't tell me I had like 10 more minutes. I know I have. That's what's crazy.
Trying to run.
I know you're ready to be done too. Yeah, usually I can get pretty emotional when I start talking about that because they're probably the most important thing to me, right? You know, having them believe in their dad, and so for me, it's just making a big impact in their life, because I think we've all been told nobody can change. People don't change. I don't think that's true. I think people can change. I think people can evolve, you know. I would have timed out on this one. I promised him to get him 24 hours, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to hit 24 hours. His victory lap will be 24. So the baton has been passed. Anybody can get out here and do this kind of stuff. You just have to put time into it, and whether it's running a 5K or a half marathon, it just takes time. It just takes effort. It takes a little bit of willpower, you know. I love it when somebody says you can't do it, you know. Okay, we'll see. But yeah, man, you can learn a lot about yourself real quick, and you can figure out that you can go a little bit further every single time.
And at the end, the winner has to take what's called a victory lap, which means you now have an hour. You're the victor if you complete one more lap on your own by yourself.
We have a comfort crisis. Essentially, everything we do is super easy. I mean, we can go to the store and get anything we want to eat. We can have our houses be the right temperatures, our cars the right temperatures. We have heated seats. We have this comfort crisis, and so now you have to kind of go out of your way to look for ways to find adversity, to find discomfort. I think it's very important that we inject some adversity in our lives to grow ultimately.
Like, you gotta have something inside you to push past the pain, right? Mind breaks down, body breaks down. But at some point in time, the mind has to overpower absolutely everything. I'm already gonna start off in pain, but you know what? I've got guts, and I wanna see it. I wanna be faced with it. I wanna find my limit.